What's up, everybody? My name's Orb. You're watching Orb Minus. I got a couple things I want to get off my chest before we get into the nitty gritty. Don't mind me. I'm just taking care of some stuff for today's video. So today, I managed to get out to the range. Hi, welcome back. We are on the range today. I've got a couple pew-pews I'd like to introduce you to, as well as shoot some new targets. I say new to anyone who's new to the channel. If you've been around and you saw a lot of my other videos, you understand what kind of targets these are. We'll get to it in a minute. But as for the rest of you who are not new to the channel, welcome back. For those of you who are new, hello, welcome. This is a safe haven for guns. We're going to be shooting guns. We're going to be doing some interesting stuff. We're going to have some fun. So today I brought out my D-Force Arms 12 gauge, a 5.56 barreled AR-15 with a fun mode on it, as well as a brand new firearm we'll get to in the video. But going back to what I was saying before about touching up on some bases, I wish to apologize to those of you who have subscribed and have viewed this channel for as long as you have and have been wondering, where's the range content? What happened to the range? Is he ever going to shoot a gun again? What's going on? I am sorry. Life has taken so many turns over the past 2 years. By the time I realized I wasn't posting enough, it had already been too late. I did not realize it had been as long as it was since I posted my last range video. Well, that's what today fixes. It fixes me neglecting the range. I've been taking care of it the past year. It has not gone a day without significant care. However, I have not come back onto the range to shoot in quite a while. For reasons I cannot go into, I just wish to express my sincerest apologies. I know you guys expected more of me. I expected more of myself. Things have quite literally taken turns. So I chose to take care of myself first. And for those of you who stuck around through it, I greatly appreciate you. As for those of you in the comments who didn't really like my meme content, let me explain. I wish to explain a couple things before you guys roast me for being such a bad meme reviewer. One, I am very ignorant of the meme state these days. Well, I lost one of my favorite YouTubers a while ago, and he was kind of my basis. He was the one setting the example. Because of that example he set, it was the expectation that he would get better and better and better and lay the foundation for the new guys. Hi. Yeah, he went away on his own reasons. I'm not gonna get into it, but he went away and I lost my foundation. So I've been slowly rediscovering what memes are, how to rate them, and of course how to relate them to topics that I don't really know a lot about. In this case, firearms. Firearms are the centermost point in most households. They are there to help ward off any evil, dangers, whatever. Protect life, liberty, and happiness. You know the sort. Because of it, my memes have been more educational than they were for humor and entertainment, right? I don't really know how to express the fun of memes as well as others, and because of it, I am learning. I assume that's also because that's a result of it not being as good is because of the lack of decent memes and, of course, less views. Like I said, I know you guys are here to watch me shoot some guns, have some fun on the range, see what I'm doing next. Well, those are really the primary reasons why I haven't been shooting lately, as well as some personal life stuffs, right? Ooh, come on. So yeah, today that's supposed to remedy that. I'm posting a little bit. I can't guarantee I'm gonna stick around as often as I was before, but I'm gonna post a little bit here and there. Something I also wanted to mention, the shorts. The reason I stopped posting shorts in general was because I realized they were pulling a lot of views. And I understand that they're the subscriber drivers of YouTube nowadays. I didn't want to do that. I did not want to make it seem like I'm doing so very little. I know shorts are a compact version of the content you see in videos. You watch enough shorts, well, you just watched a video. Well, I didn't like it. I didn't like the way the shorts were set up, so I decided to, you know what, I'm gonna take a break from shorts and just post range content, see what it does. And for the little while that I was posting, it actually seemed all right. It went as well as I thought it would go. And then of course life hit and I had to take a break. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun here on the range, and I cannot wait to show you guys what I've been working on. We'll finish this up, set up the rest of the range, we'll get to it. Hey, what's up guys? It's Orb Minus. In the event I don't like the other intro I made. Hi, you're watching Orb Minus. Based off the title of the video, you can pretty much assume I haven't posted in quite a while. Today fixes that. Hi, we're out on the range. We're about to shoot. A couple things I wanted to get off my chest before I started shooting. I haven't posted any range content in quite a while. Reason for that? Life. We're here today to fix that. So, yeah. For those of you who have been on this channel, you know this gun quite well. For those of you who are new, hi, welcome. This is my 12 gauge Mark III G-Force Arms AR-15 style shotgun, right? For those of you who have been here before, you understand and know that this shotgun has caused me more problems than any other firearm in my arsenal. Why is that? Well, I'll be shooting, right? And I've explained it before to where the rounds come up, the shells come up, and they're supposed to feed in, while the used shell, the shot one, is ejected. Well, this shotgun has had notorious problems where I'll have shot and it won't eject, or the other way around. It'll eject, but it'll either get caught in the bolt, or the next round will come up, go in, but it'll get caught at like a vertical angle. No good for the firearm. We've also had issues where the bolt will slide directly over the lip of that lovely shell right there. It won't even catch the round and feed it. I have done almost everything I could, almost everything, because I haven't sold it yet, haha, to fix this firearm. I've cleaned it, I've looked at all the parts, I've studied it, I've looked at every single diagram I can of it, and to figure out what it's going to take to fix it. It might be fixed right now, it might not. I'm about to find out. I understand it could also be the load of the shell. Different powders, different grains, different pellets will change the overall functionality of the firearm. So we're gonna go ahead and take a few shots with this. That right there. That's round number 1. As soon as I move, it goes. But yeah, we're gonna take a few shots with this, see what I can do. It's been such a while since I've shot this thing too. That one cycled. Knocked off my my sight. Oh, here's the one. Okay, we're gonna eject. Boom. So there's that. So yeah. Now it's just failure to feed, as per usual. Let's go ahead and charge it. That one worked. We're gonna hip fire this down low now. That's good. That one worked quite well. Quite a significant difference from before, where it would just hang up as bad as it did. And as you can see, my chamber is completely empty. I'm gonna let that focus. Chamber's completely empty, magazine's completely empty. Yeah, completely empty on that one. So I think that was double lock buck loaded with number 8 shot. I don't know if it was steel pellets or if it was tin pellets. I can't remember. I'll get with you guys here in a second on it though. That was the G-Force Arms Mark III 12 gauge though. Mark 12? Mark III, no, this is Mark III. G-Force Arms Mark III 12 gauge. But yeah, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I made a slight miscalculation. These are some Fiocchi number 2 shot 12 gauge rounds. They've got 25 pellets in each one of these, and they're moving at well over 1,250 feet a second. Each one of those pellets are at the end of the shot. So that's what kind of rounds I'm using in this. And so far, we've only had a couple jams where the U shell will eject and this will come up and in and it'll get caught vertically, right? So we're going to take a few more shots with this at cardboard. We're not going to do any slow motion on this just because I don't have any real way of slow motion right now. I'm learning with the GoPros as I go. The audio might also sound really bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and shoot 10 more rounds of this and then we'll move on to our next. Oh, it wasn't even seated. Hang on. We're gonna back that out. Good. Good. Yay! Failure to eject. As you can see, that's not supposed to happen. I can see clearly now. The sweat's out of my eyes. That was a good charge. That one was weird. And just like that, we're out again. 3 times now it's jammed. First one actually acted like it was supposed to. It went up and it didn't want to cycle. The other 2 times, one shell ejected halfway and got caught in line with the bolt, right? And then the second time was it feeding up too far and the bolt catching the next round down when it wasn't supposed to. Yeah. That was my G-Force Arms Mark III 12 gauge AR-15 style shotgun. I'm happy it's functioning with number 2 shot. I'm gonna try and back it off to number 4 shot just because my shoulder is a big meh. So we're gonna go ahead and situate that, and this might show up in the next video. Might, if I can find some number 4 shot, number 8 shot, who knows. In the event I forget to say it, if you're new to the channel, consider liking the video. We do this kind of content all the time. For those of you who have been here for a while and understand what kind of content we do here and can accurately rate it on your own expertise or opinions or whatnot, go ahead and consider subscribing, because hi, this must be your second video. You're not new here, so go ahead, subscribe, do what you got to do. We're gonna get back to this video. All right, so for those of you who are new to the channel, what's up? This is my lovely 5.56 barreled AR-15 chambered in 5.56. No particular brand to it. I bought the barrel from Gun Show, and the entire load was from a pawn shop, so not entirely sure what all is good and not about this gun, aside from I have shot it many times. I'm about to shoot it again. This time we should have a little bit of slow-mo footage going on, so bear with me if it looks a little choppy. We are at a significant range, 50 to 100 yards. Yeah, we're gonna have some real interesting stuff here in a second. I'm gonna shoot a couple times at this gong, try and capture it in slow-mo, get it nice and pretty looking. Then we got some interesting targets. If you haven't seen those targets yet, try and spot them in the slow-mo before I get to them. Go ahead, I'll wait. Gong first. Oh, might work if safety was off and there was a round in the chamber. By the way, I'm shooting 223 rounds out of this, so be warned, don't experiment with ammo that is not fit for your barrel. 223, I've studied that can go through a 5.56 barrel. 5.56 is just a much more powerful version of 5.53 or 5.56, so, or much more powerful version of 223, not 5.56. Don't do this at home. Okay, so I think I know what the issue is now. Yeah, that's not good. What is going on here? So 223, for the most part, my understanding, is it's the same exact caliber as 5.56, right? The only difference is it's got less powder, or not less powder, a less potent powder behind it. So when you're firing it, you're shooting a lesser form of the ammunition. So the bolt might not always cycle back because the spring is also made for a certain pressure to be hitting it. It could cause some discrepancies in the firearm, but from my understanding, 223 is safe to shoot in 5.56, but there might be some functionality issues with the firearm. Keep that in mind. I'm learning as I go with this one. I'm gonna shoot this gong again. That was weird. Got that one. Did it cycle? No. Weird. So, something interesting about AR-15s, if you're watching. So this right here is called your bullet stopper, bolt masher. I don't know what this button's called. So you mash this in for when rounds don't want to feed, so you can push that bolt slowly forward and get it to cycle correctly. These rounds are very slow compared to normal 5.56 controlled chaos rounds. So when shooting, the bolt doesn't always cycle back, and when it does cycle back, it'll eject the round. But because the rounds are different and they feed different ways, it'll come up, right? And it'll either get caught or the bolt will start scratching among the next one. It's supposed to be fast enough to skip that next bullet before it can come up. My assumption is it's going so slow back that it'll cycle the first bullet halfway, but because the spring is going faster than the bolt at that point, the bolt doesn't have enough energy to skip over that second round, so it's catching a little bit of the lip off that second round and catching halfway. And what I have to do is I have to click this mag release to go down, and the bolt will go forward. So, lessons learned on 223 in a 5.56 AR-15. Lessons learned indeed. We're gonna go ahead and attempt to shoot the rest of these. I also want to try and shoot one more. Did I not? Okay, so that time it didn't even catch the round. I made a boo-boo. My bad. I'm gonna shoot this gong again, and then I'm gonna try and shoot one other target, see if it goes off the way I want it to. That worked the way I wanted it. Okay, so I think what's happening, I'm gonna pull the trigger again. No round comes out. I am wrong. It did not catch that second round. It caught the second round. Okay. I think so. That's all the way forward. Didn't catch the second round. All right. Now I'm going to try and shoot this other target I've got set out right here. See if it goes off. That went off. Let's go. Okay, sorry about that. Slow-mo kind of turned off, so that first tannerite explosion you guys just heard may not have been caught. I'm sorry if it didn't. We're going to try and shoot the rest of them before my slow-mo runs out again. Bear with me on the shots, because 223 and 5.56, a bit of a chaos round. All right, found one. Oh, semi. Yep, there's one. We're gonna take a shot at this gong. All right, that works. Maybe that one right there. It is going relatively slow. I wonder. 100-yard target. Let's see if I can hit that gong. I think I was able to hit it. Let's try again. Yep, I'm hitting it. Oh. Are we out? I believe we are. Yes, we are. That's unfortunate. Well, I think I've shot 2 tannerite now. Maybe 3, I don't know. Set 4 out there. So we're gonna go ahead and load up with 5.56. See if I can hit with, in the 6 rounds I have left, there should be 2 left. Yeah. I didn't hear any beeps off the GoPro, so I assume the slow motion is still going. If it's not, I'll fix that next video, I promise. I'm sorry. This is loaded with 5.56 now. Should be significant difference in comparison to before. There you are. Where are you at? Come on now. Okay. I'm gonna set this to safety. I will be right back. Okay, so I might be a bit of a ditz. I fixed the camera, but I forgot to press record on slow-mo. I am sorry. This time should be slow-mo. Man. And apparently that was the beeps for my slow-mo. I'm sorry. I wanted to capture it in slow-mo. I don't understand what's going on with it. I'll try again next video, I promise. I'm hitting all the way around this fool. You could hear it. That last boom, that was like the very furthest one. This other one on the left I can hardly hit though. Don't know why. Let's find out. Okay, so that was too low. We're gonna put 3 shots in here. All right, get it nice, simple. Good beans, good beans. Let's see. That's too low. We're gonna aim about an inch off the top. That one was too high. We're gonna go lower. Man, I don't know what's going on. I'll be right back. There we go. I knew it was the correct thing I was aiming at. I didn't understand like what was going on. I was shooting all over the place. Hit it that time. We're gonna hit this gong 3 times. It appears we have shot a chain off, unfortunately. We got one more firearm to show. This is the brand spanking new one. I can't wait to show you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and bust this one out right quick. By the way, that was my 5.56. I was shooting 2.23s the whole time, and I got that last one with the last round of 5.56. Ha ha ha. All right, now for the doozy. So this is a firearm I got from my granddad in a private transaction. This is a TC Center Arms Contender, right? Chambered in 445 Super Mag. This is the first one of these that I have ever had the pleasure of owning. Yeah. So essentially the way this firearm works, it's just like a revolver, except it's break action. You slide your round in there, click it forward, pull your hammer, pull the trigger, and there you go. This lovely firearm is actually able to fire both center fire and rim fire. So essentially center fire is when you have a primer. Hang on, let me show you. Yeah. So center fire is when your pin oh man. Hi. Good morning. How are you? So, this is a TC Contender's firearm, made by Thompson Centerfire Arms. This lovely firearm is able to shoot both rim fire and center fire. Center fire is essentially when you have a firing pin that strikes. You guessed it, that little circle in the middle of that brass thing. I don't know if the camera's going to focus or not. It's more focused on my face. Be there? No? I don't know. But we're going to shoot a few of these at this steel gong right here. We're going to get closer so that way we're at a safe distance. Apparently we shot the chain off of our lovely gong, so we have that to look forward to. Unfortunately, the slow-mo camera died on us and I don't have another camera to replace it, so unfortunately you're stuck with me. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, we just got through shooting 4 things at Tannerite. We're going to load up on this, see how well I can do with a Field red dot, green dot on the top of this. This is a very, 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 very nice looking firearm too. You got two cougars on the side. I don't know if the camera can see it or not. You got two cougars. You got little golden buttons for TC's thing with lions and all that. It's a solid black stock and handle. I have another one of these with a wood stock, wood handle and everything. And just a beautiful, beautiful firearm this is. All right, so we out on the range. We got our Contender. Go ahead and demonstrate how this thing is loaded. You break that by using the trigger guard here, right? Take your lovely round, pop it in there, and it's ready to go. That's in chamber. Before you ever fire one of these, you want to make sure this right here is set to the correct pin. And the best way to do that is by going ahead and taking your round completely out, slightly going down with it to expose those pins, and pulling the hammer back, making sure it's the correct firing pin. So center fire's pin has like a bowl shape, like your finger, right? And the rim fire, if I'm not mistaken, has the it's like a bowl, inverted fingertip, right? You got a dent on the side of your finger, right? That when it hits, it's the rim, and then the center fire, you got the bowl, hits the hard bit, and there you go. We're gonna go ahead and load this up. If it doesn't fire, I will know that it's in rim fire. If it does fire, I will know that it is in center fire. We're gonna try and hit this gong. I've never used this before. This is my first time shooting it, so interesting little deal. Woo! That was fun. And that is a centered fire round. You could see how well a dent, if the camera focus on it, there's a dent in the center of that, indicating to me that this is in center fire. So we are safe to shoot this, and it is a-okay. Before we get to that though, I'm gonna look at this gong right quick because I think I shot a chain off the side of it. This is quite interesting. So this is what remains of our gong. We have one side that's good. Ooh. We hit that pretty well. And I don't know what happened here. There's the bolt that holds it all together. And that's the other side of the chain. Now where's the nut that goes to it? I don't know where that nut went. That's weird. We didn't shoot through the chain. We chewed it up. Got a few shots in that right there. I'm not seeing where that nut went. Weird. Huh. Well, we kind of messed up our gong, so in the name of safety, we're not going to shoot it anymore. Instead, we're going to shoot at these cardboard targets. I want to see how well I'm at actually hitting the cardboard. So we're going to load up another 445 Super Mag. I don't know if I mentioned that before. These are 445 Super Mag with 175 grain rounds, I think. They're reloads. I don't know. It's been a minute since I've reloaded myself, so I'm a little rusty on knowing the grains in these bullets, but they are lightweight bullets compared to 5.5 Magnum, 500 Magnum. Oh man, English is not with me today. We're gonna go ahead and knock our hammer, and boom. That was a good hit. Yeah, we hit bottom right on that one. Load up again. I feel more comfortable shooting it with like normal revolver style. Yeah, that's significantly more comfortable. So these, I don't know exactly what these guns and purposes were for, but my understanding is you're supposed to hold it like this, right? And shoot it as though it's like a single barrel shotgun, right? But my problem with that is the barrel gets hot as bullets send it through it, so I try not to put my finger anywhere near the barrel. I let it do its thing, and I don't mess with the heat. Not about it. I sweat like a pig. I like my cold air. Sorry. All right. Aiming for dead center of the two black sticks in the middle. Everything's going low, so I'm gonna aim high now and attempt to shoot accurately and reliably. We're going about 6 inches high. We might be hitting it. I can see daylight in 2 holes. I think that's the 4th round we've shot. We're gonna shoot the normal way now. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. We're gonna shoot this other thing right here. Yeah. This thing is going low. I might be jerking too. I could be flinching. Not gonna lie, I could be flinching. No, we're hitting it. We're hitting it. I see daylight now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 over there. I think we've missed 1 bullet so far. Just 1. How many do we have left? It feels like there's like 3 in my pocket now. We have 2 rounds left, so we may have missed 2 rounds. That's okay though. We have 1 round, then 1 round into pew-pew. For the sake of it, for content, let's hit this gong. Nailed it. Heck yeah. We hit the gong. Woo. Final round. You know what? For the content and to send us off on a good note, let's hit that gong one more time. If you've enjoyed the video so far, please do give it a like. There's a thumbs up button down below. Be sure to subscribe if you're a returning viewer. And hey, if you're returning, it must mean you like the content. So leave a comment down below. What was your favorite firearm? And do y'all have a TC Contender like this? Because honestly, I'm enjoying these guns. I really, really am. I enjoyed the Tannerite shooting, and I enjoy you watching this video. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Last shot to the gong. Try and zoom in as best I can. That is not even ground. We're gonna put this way. Should be able to see it now. All right, let's make sure. Yeah, you can see it. I'm gonna zoom in on the video so you can actually get a good whiff of this. And boom. Like and subscribe.